Bangalore weather lately is giving full on Ooty vibes. Chilly, cozy, and begging for coffee and Christmas movie marathons. The real battle is convincing myself to get up from bed and do something. Also, I'm casually flaunting my freshly made loungewear while I make another one today. I was craving for ragi roti and had my Bengali cook give it a try. Sure, the first one looked like it had identity crisis, but she quickly got the hang of it. Growing up, ragi was a staple in my home, but I still remember people saying, "Oh, I won't eat ragi, it might make me dark." Like, really? Racism with food? Clearly, their mindset was darker than the ragi itself. And now everyone's acting like ragi is the Beyonce of superfoods, slipping it into every diet plan out there. Lesson of the day: eat what you love, live your life, and let the trends catch up with you. Because tables turn, opinions flip, and honestly, you don't need to cater to folks like that. Ragi roti greased with hot ghee and peanut chutney, absolute bliss. And as always, my morning drink is here to rescue me from my sleepy zombie state. Healthy and effective, so win-win. Still slogging through Mad Men show, and honestly, it feels like I'm stuck in a toxic relationship with this show. So I'm thinking of taking a break and revisiting some laughs with 2.5 Men for the third time. Because nothing says comfort like a sitcom reruns while sewing. I have always been Team Charlie, but now I see Alan's comedic genius. And Jake is so adorable. And of course, Evelyn's next level savage energy. Honestly, she is the real MVP of that show. Here's to sewing with sitcom sass in the background. What do you like listening or watching while sewing? Let me know in the comment section. I have got this gorgeous sunshine yellow fabric just begging to be turned into a loungewear. This time I'm adding sleeves, and I'm also feeling extra ambitious, so I have decided to level up my sewing game with scallops on the sleeves. Also, did I mention that I'm using a whole 4 meters of cotton fabric for this? I'm just using my perfectly fitting pants as a template, because why waste time making a pattern from scratch? First, place the front side, mark it, and cut it. While marking the waist, stretch that elastic waistband like it's your month-end budget and mark it. Once that's done, place the pants on the back side and cut it out. Simple, right? Time to cut the top. I'm using my trusty basic bodice block as pattern, just giving it a little more length and width. You could use an existing top to mark it too. I have kept 2 folded fabrics because I'll be cutting both front and back at the same time. Talk about efficiency or sheer laziness. Either way, we are winning. Once that's done, just remove the front piece and deepen the neck and armhole a little. For the sleeves, I'm thinking bell sleeves. I'm confidently winging it, so let's see if it turns out fabulous or a total disaster. But hey, it's loungewear, so even if I mess it up, no biggie. I can always rip the sleeves off and make it sleeveless. Alright, let's bring this top to life. Lay the front and back together, right sides facing each other. Then sew those shoulders and sides like a pro. Don't forget to double fold the edges and stitch it. Honestly, after making so many tops, this feels like making instant noodles. Quick, predictable, and satisfying. That's the magic of practice. What used to feel like rocket science now feels like a walk in the park. Time to tackle the neckline. Cut out a bias tape, fold it like you're making a tiny taco, and sew it around the neckline. Once that's done, flip it to the wrong side and sew it down either by machine or by hand. I usually go for hand hemming because it gives the neckline that chef's kiss finish. Plus, there is something oddly soothing about hand hemming. Here's the neckline. The wrong side is giving hand hemming perfection and the right side is screaming couture level slay. Yes, I hype up myself whenever I nail something. Is it unresolved childhood trauma or is it overwhelming self-love? The mystery continues, but at least my neckline is flawless. Now for the fun part, scallops. Start by cutting out a scallop template from paper. This will be your trusty guide to those dreamy curves. Then cut a 2.5 to 3 inches fabric strip and fuse it on the wrong side for some sturdiness. Trust me, floppy scallops are a fashion crime we are not committing today. Now place the strip at the sleeve end, line up your scallop template and mark away. I have secured mine with loose hand stitches on one side and pins on the other. Now sew along those curves like your life depends on it. Slowly and patiently. You definitely cannot rush this process. Once you're done, snip away the excess fabric and for those tight curves, carefully trim a little closer at the middle point as shown in the video. Turn it inside out, give it a good press and voila, perfect scallops. On the wrong side, fold that strap over like you're sealing a secret love letter and then do hand hemming. After a solid press, these scallops are officially the star of the show. So crisp, so perfect, they could teach a geometry class. And here's the inside after some love hand hemming. So neat. I'm so glad I gave this a shot. The last step is to fold those sleeves, sew it on the edges and then attach them to the armhole like reuniting long-lost besties. Sew it up and just like that, the top is ready. Now that the top is ready, it's time for a well-deserved lunch break. I'm whipping up a simple salad, refreshing, tasty, and just fancy enough to feel like I have got my life together.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point.
This is the front and that's the back. Step 1. Sew the crotch of both front and the back and then place the front on top of the back with right sides facing each other and then sew the sides and inseam. Next, grab your trusty measuring tape and measure the waist like a pro. Then cut out a 3-inch wide fabric strap. I didn't have enough fabric, hence the creative joint. Sew it onto the waist, bringing your pants one step closer to perfection. Next, stitch up the sides, fold the strap onto the wrong side and sew it down, leaving just enough space to sneak in the elastic.
Makes a world of difference, oh you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future.
Once I was done sewing, I headed out to get some lining fabrics for my next projects.
Are my past. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Order in a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart.